Joe, welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And this is basically my favorite part of the show. When we get to gossip, you cannot deny it. Gossip is sweet. So if you want to be giving me side eye now, you know that you used to look forward to social media buzz. And we have the beautiful, delectable lady in blue, amazing, black don't crack, Debbie XOXO.
No, you have it too much. Don't kill my steez.
Oh my God.
I need to
steez has to be maintained, composure retained. I agree. I should buy ice next time.
Down. Put it down, Mom. Hi, Uche. Good morning.
Hi, Debbie.
Good morning.
Good morning, Debbie. I was hoping you were going to have the new title you got on Friday to you.
Yes, the local champion. You know, I was actually, telling a group of friends that I'm now the new local champion. And they didn't seem to understand.
You know, people don't understand that
before
being
you
a
get to
local
the state
champion.
level,
I mean, you start from somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is me in the, basking in my local
paying your
champion
dues.
glory.
In the process.
Yeah, and I hope I'm making y'all proud in the grassroots. I hope I'm making y'all proud.
See, PSA, I don't know this girl. She's not my friend. You don't relate.
All right, a lot happened over the weekend. Yeah. A lot happened, and Uche actually made mention of one. Unfortunately, it is actually part of our story, and that is the Interior Minister. So, the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, has called for the establishment of Power Rangers to protect the nation's power infrastructures against vandals. The minister said that at the passing out parade of 350 personnel, second batch of mining marshal at the NSCDC complex, Sauka, Abuja. He expressed concern over the incessant attack on power infrastructure across the country by vandals and terrorists, stressing that no nation would develop without adequate investment in the power sector. Urging the Commander General of the NSCDC to set up a squad that would tackle power vandals, Tunji Ojo said, and I quote, "The next time I come here, I want to see my Power Rangers. I mean, people that will protect our distribution lines, people that will protect our genscos, people that will protect every power sector." End of quote.
I have a question.
Let's take a look at some of the reactions first.
Can I ask my
You don't ask your question yet. Now, the first reaction. This one is very funny. You came with a picture demonstration. You mean this? And that's the Power Rangers. Now you remember our Power Rangers, red and pink. This is blue. Yeah. The other reaction said, "We joke too much in this country. Even our leaders are joining in. Power Rangers, well, I've dreamt of becoming a Red Ranger. Dreams, they say, do come true." Another reaction said, "What about Ben 10?" Another reaction. "The next thing you hear is federal government has approved 20 billion naira for the establishment of Power Rangers to protect power infrastructure. Nigeria is the most fraudulent country in the world." Another reaction. "When you think the Minister of Power is like the biggest clown, other ministers will come out to remind you that they are even bigger clowns than him." And how do you react, Blessed? Let's start with you.
I said I have questions.
Wait,
So
first.
let's take our question first.
Down.
Let's take our question first.
This girl, react first.
I just remember, back in the day when we were still very much younger, the Power Rangers cartoon. So I just the soundtrack or whatever it is it's called just came to my mind. So Power Rangers. Take it. So if we're bringing that back, all the time okay. So if they're bringing that back, it's fine. We want them to help us secure our power infrastructure. I think that's going to lead to more than 20 hours of power supply. It's fine.
They should go ahead.
They should go ahead.
All right. Uche, your question.
Yes, please. It's part of what Blessed just said. Like, when they come out, are we going to have the ding?
Yes, no.
So Power Rangers. They're not red. Are they going to wear the same costume?
I don't know. That was less of the
yes. So one of the commenters just said there will be a budget for it. There'll be a ministry for it. There'll be a bill for it. So when they implement it, we'll have to start seeing all of that.
Since we're all mental, if they touch their belt, the costume will change.
I'm not there.
Interesting time in Nigeria.
God.
Honorable Minister. Like the first reaction or second reaction said, he has always dreamt of becoming a Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Please let us see his dream
Even
come
me,
true.
I will
I think I
He's
like
ready
yes,
for
of
service.
course.
I'll apply
I will
too.
decide
He's
also.
ready for
That
service.
Pink Ranger, I've always liked her.
All right, let's move on, please. The Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Dr. Jide Idris, has blamed the outbreak of cholera in the country on poor sanitation, personal and environmental hygiene, and lack of access to clean water. NCDC had warned the public of the increasing trends of cholera causes and that's arising across the country as the rainy season intensifies. Now, the center said from 11th, 2024, a total of 1,141 suspected and 65 confirmed cases of cholera with 30 deaths have been reported from 96 local government areas in the 30 states in Nigeria. It noted that 10 states that contributed 90% to the burden of cholera includes Bayelsa, Zamfara, Abia, Cross River, Bauchi, Delta, Katsina, Imo, Nasarawa, and Lagos State. Let's take a look at how netizens are responding to this new outbreak. Now, hospitals are running out of bed space in Lagos because of cholera. There's an outbreak of cholera in the country. People are fighting for their lives. People are dying. Please keep safe, eat safe, drink safe, practice proper washing of hands, and spread the news. Another reaction said, when it comes to building houses with 48 hours quit notice, you will know there is a government. But when it comes to the basics of governance, like providing treated pipe-borne water to combat easily preventable diseases like cholera, the government is nowhere to be found. In that reaction, if you drink water and it has a funny smell or taste, please stop drinking it immediately. If you notice you're passing out more stool than normal, please run to the hospital. If you're vomiting non-stop, run to the hospital. Cholera is brutal, especially for kids. Another reaction, which is the last reaction. There's cholera outbreak in Lagos and people are dying, especially on the island. Please cook your food at home, at least for now. Uche, how do you react to this?
It's so sad. It is very sad. And then it makes you realize how much people or how many people do not have access to the cholera vaccine, because there is a cholera vaccine and it is available in Nigeria. So if we claim to have been able to overcome it, as is used to be in the news some time ago, why are we having this issue now? And when you talk about the environment, all those other states that you mentioned, I'm sure they have their issues, but I'm going to talk about Lagos State that I live in, and the fact that it is dirty. It is dirty, and we must call it what it is.
Yeah.
The waterways, the gutters, the refuse dump sites, there is this stench in the air. It's so sad, and all these things help and join together, holding hands to weaken everybody's immune system. So when a little thing drops like this, it affects more people than it should normally. I think healthcare should be taken more seriously.
Sorry.
Excuse me, generally in the country. It is so sad that, okay, we are still at the point where we say, at this level where the cholera outbreak is, we're saying that hospitals are already running out of beds. It haven't even hit mainland yet. Right. And hospitals are already running out of beds. So do we even have hospitals at all? That should be the question. It's so sad.
All right.
It's really sad. I must say here that the Lagos State government, in my own opinion, are not really proactive to this. Cholera outbreak, this is not the first in Nigeria. We've seen it in other states, but the thing here is, if it is not in my state, then we are safe. So it just shows that government are not placing more premium on the health of their citizens, and then they are not being proactive to issues like this. But like the word we get there, Nigerians should just have to be proactive with themselves and ensure that they keep safe and ensure that all necessary health guidelines are being maintained and observed this period.
I was talking with somebody, when was it, on Saturday? I was talking with Ma, and she was like saying that when she came to Lagos, part of the culture shock she had was how that almost every restaurant, mama puts like we call them, is close to a gutter. Does it have to always be close to a gutter? And stench, smelling, dirty, mucky water flooded. Why? And people go there to sit down to eat.
Yeah, people say they prefer to eat over there because it's cheaper.
I was going to say that.
Eating death.
But do you now? Let's even look at it. Cholera in 2024, Uche. Now you get the cholera itself is actually an indicator of poverty. And we only get cholera, let's put this in perspective, we only get cholera in war-torn countries. Nigeria has not seen war in over forever. So why are we having cholera? And that is because people do not have access to good food and
Good
clean
water.
water.
Yeah.
And these are things that the government needs to put in place. Now, you said she had the culture shock that every mama put is actually close to the gutter. Now, most of these mama puts, they can't afford a shop. Because you have the same government that actually puts Agbero on the road and extorts them for money.
Close to that gutter, they're
Do you
still being
understand?
extorted though.
Exactly. They're still paying close to that gutter, which is what they can afford. And that is the cheapest that netizens can actually, get access to eat. Look at now, tomato and pepper. There's no tomato, there's no pepper. There's cholera outbreak. You cannot order food because you don't know what is going on, what is going to happen. So, what then?
Exactly.
Are we? So, for me, I blame the government. I don't blame anybody that actually does the food sellers. I don't blame them. If I can actually, I need to do something to feed my family, and selling food beside the gutter is the option. I will sell the food. Yarisi from the other side will come and buy.
It's just
Sadiq will come and buy. You understand what I'm saying?
It's all intertwined, and there's so much to be done.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
It just
There's
shows
so much to be done.
lack of good governance in the country.
Exactly.